Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Nicholls from ECLAC. I was going to do a 4-hour wrap-up session, but my wrap-up has been given the wrap-up, so this will be a quick 30 seconds. I just want to say I'm glad to see the Honourable Minister here, because I realised as MC yesterday, not once did I ever say all protocols observed. So I hope you'll forgive me for that, Minister, as the MC of the sessions yesterday. Just a quick point. All of the presentations next week will be on the link on the website that was up here a second ago, Mr. Henry. There we go. We'll have all the presentations on there. I understand the ITU will have a final report, and we will have a link to that final report as well as soon as that becomes available. And we also had to have all of the videos of the 2-day sessions as we did last year. If you have not seen the videos from last year, which are very informative and educational, if you want to do some knowledge transfer and awareness to your constituents, you will also see the link to last year's link on there as well. With that, I will pass over to Mr. Sylvester Cadette of the ITU to give the vote of thanks. Thank you very much.
Let me thank you, Peter. And I am sure for many of you this week has been one of chatting through terra incognito. A number of new areas that were addressed. And in mentioning this, I should quickly just say that as we navigate this area, I would just drop out this quotable quote from this French philosopher Voltaire. He said, si nous ne trouvons pas de choses agréables, nous trouverons de moins de choses nouvelles. If we do not find something agreeable, at least we can find something new. And it is that new paradigm that we need to grapple with. And he also said something that was very interesting too. Il faut cultiver notre jardin. We need to cultivate our garden. And this is really the exercise in which we were cultivating our garden, trying to get all the key ingredients that would allow us to create that new paradigm that could allow us to develop our varied sectors and our varied economies. I will drop another, before I give the vote of thanks, just another quotable quote. And this one, as a student of Purple Dragon Donjitsu Ryu system, we always used to say, just before we do our katas, I will persist until I succeed. I am not delivered in this world in defeat. Failure will no longer be my payment for my struggles. And that motivational line, that affirmation, is that which we can carry. And because we're going to persist until we succeed, we will already begin to project for next year, such that Honorable Darcy Boyce have gracefully accepted to host the next DFS workshop. So from the 18th to the 24th of March, 2018. So take note of that date, and we can already begin to look at the new ideas, the new perspectives. We can already begin to delve into the areas of finding solutions. And solutions is that which we should really begin to look at. I have a little son, 8 years old, and all he talks about now is Mars. How to grow on Mars, how to cook food on Mars, how to grow plants on, everything is Mars. You see, because they no longer want to look to the stars, they just want to conquer the entire universe. And so too, we need to create that kind of environment for them. It is within that context that I want to thank you for coming here during the course of the week. For those of you who were at the IoT sessions, I want to thank you, and also for those of you who continued, as well as those who simply came to this particular forum. I want to thank you so much for this. Of course, as a means of expressing what you have understood in this particular workshop, as well as highlighting some of the key areas that you would want us to address in the future, we would ask you to fill out this particular form. It's basically, we like you to evaluate us. Tell us how you feel about us and about this workshop. Not so much from the point of highlighting fantastic, nice words, but in order to give us an impression of the key areas that you'd really want us to address. Are there areas that we left out? Are there areas that you would have liked to see us address that we did not address, and that we could incorporate into the next workshop coming up on the 18th to the 24th of March 2018? So please, we would really crave your indulgence in filling out this form. Of course, what we would also do, maybe I shouldn't say that because you might want to leave it until later on, but we'll still put it up online. The next time we would not delve too much with paper, we would just put everything up. But we just want you to do that today. Let me thank the participants, first of all, because if it weren't for your registration, we would not have had such a forum. So I want to thank you so much, and for the kind of level of participation that we enjoyed. You were quite interactive. I must say that there are a number of interesting areas touched on, and indeed you have set the platform for finding the solutions. You saw the young people earlier on in the IoT sessions. For those of you who were there, they are the future, and they're looking to us to really guide and create that kind of environment. They'll take the rest and run with it. We can see that already. So that is not the problem. The problem is we provide in the structures for them to move. Let me take the opportunity to thank the honorable ministers who graced us with their presence, but more than that, participated in such a profound way, especially in levels of policy and regulation. This is of paramount importance. So the Honorable Darcy Boyce of Barbados, the Honorable Melford Nicholls of Antigua and Barbuda, and indeed we were so thankful to have the Honorable Catherine Hughes of Guyana, the permanent secretaries who were also present and participated. To the presenters who are here and those online, to our panelists, masters of ceremonies, and the moderators, we want to say a hearty thank you to you for this forum, which I consider to be successful in many ways. The participants, including the breakout room, the online participants also. Let me also take time out to thank the partners who collaborated in a very profound way. I always believe that once we combine what I consider to be the creative and cohesive combination of regional, international organization, public-private sector action, then we can see the kind of results that we anticipate. And therefore, I want to thank the partners in preparing the agenda and the presenters together. Of course, TAT, CTU. I want to take time out to thank in a very, 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 very special way. He was the engine for this particular workshop, Shiva Bisesa. And he had also his team with him. I may not be able to highlight each and every person, all the focal points, but I want to thank you so much, Shiva. And it just underscores the kind of enthusiasm and the sort of drive to witness success. And that is the kind of spirit that we embrace fully. I want to also thank his company, Pinnacle Technologies, Bobby Williams, ECLAC, again, TAT and its entire team, the rapporteurs. I want to especially thank Devaki and all the work and putting her team together, and of course the board of directors of TAT. There is so many different individuals to thank, and I am probably treading on very soft ground here because I may not remember all the names, but these are some of the individuals who have assiduously participated in ensuring that this particular workshop came to fruition. Let me take time out to also thank the rapporteurs, Rosano Thompson, Runako Henry, and Blaine Marcano. I hope I've pronounced your names properly and have done justice. And then, of course, I want to, in a special way, thank the area representative of the ITU, Cleveland Thomas, my colleague, and as well as Sharon Small, who behind the scenes have been doing everything possible to ensure that this came to fruition, tying all the threads together with all the different partners. So, of course, thanks go to them also. Having said this, if there was anyone who was left out, then of course, you know that we are showering you with praise of assistance that you have given to us. Let me thank the media. Let me thank the IT unit here. You guys have done a tremendous job in ensuring that we have seamless, interaction with our online participants as well as presenters. So I've said a mouthful, and it has been a long week. So let me allow you to rest. But before you go, I just want to remind you of one more quotable quote. And it was one which was said by this Spanish poet, Antonio Machado. He who looks beyond the horizon will find his right road. Traveler, there are no roads. The road is made by walking. So, we just need to walk. Thank you. Wish you a safe journey. Safe journey home. Thank you so much.